Hello, Balanced Babe. Thank you for joining me. I love this quote from Ian Thomas because I think it really sums up what we're doing here together this month. He says, every day the world is going to take you by the arm and say, this is important, and this is important, and this is important. You need to do this, and do this, and do this. And it's up to you to take your hand back and put it on your heart and say, no, this is what's important. What's important to us is regaining a life of balance or centeredness by learning what is important, by getting clear on what is important. And in order to do that, we need to change our relationship with time. Because often we feel out of balance because we have a skewed relationship with time. And the first way to change that is to start to reclaim your morning. Think about it. How is your morning? How does it look for you? Because most people wake up and they just hit the ground running and they go, go, go. And that completely sets the tone for their whole day. Did you know actually that 68% of people check their phone as soon as they wake up in the morning? As soon as you do that, you put yourself on someone else's agenda immediately. When you wake up and look at your phone, it doesn't matter if you're checking the news, your texts, your emails, looking at a video. When you wake up and go and do something like that, you are taking yourself out of here and putting yourself into someone else's agenda. You automatically enter a reactive state instead of an introspective state. And that just will set you off balance right off the bat. So how about we look at creating some sacred space first thing in the morning? So what do I mean by sacred space? Sacred space is where you have time for this. So let's take a look at how that would look. First of all, it needs to start the night before. If you fall into bed, peel off your clothes, put on your jammies and fall into bed and you're just like, right? Chances are you're going to wake up feeling a little bit lousy. So even if you are that tired, you're that tuckered out, just take 2 minutes to have a little habit in place. Set some rituals for yourself for the night before, where you maybe say your prayers or have a gratitude practice where you, which I'll talk about later this week, where you truly think about the things that you're really thankful for in your life. Or even just take 3 lovely, deep cleansing breaths before you hit the hay. Something like that will set your intention for how you wake up. Because when we wake up, we want to have an awakening. We don't want to just wake up and hit the ground running. So if you set your intention the night before that you're going to have an awakening when you wake up, then that's likely what will happen. Then you want to get up about 10 minutes earlier, maybe 15 or 15 minutes earlier than you do right now. Because what time we wake up is a habit. You've trained your brain to get up at a certain time. You've trained your brain to hit snooze over and over and over again. So you can train your brain to do something totally different. And the best way to carve out some sacred space in your daily life is to slowly start getting up earlier. So that then as the months go by, you are going to create this chunk of time for yourself, this sacred time. So get up a little bit earlier. And for those of you who do that, who need to hit the snooze button and wait till the alarm goes off over and over again, set your alarm across the room so that you have to physically get up and walk to your alarm clock. Chances are that then you're going to stay up. And then, well, look, you have an extra 10 minutes in your day. Okay? Now, once you've done that, you need to go have a drink of water because we are dehydrated in the morning. Have lemon water, which is an alkaline agent. Have a nice glass of regular water, whatever you like. Have a glass of water because your brain and your muscles and your body need some water to wake up. Then ideally, you want to have some kind of exercise so that you can be present in your body. Go for a run, go for a walk. But if you don't have time for that, just do some gentle stretches. Some breathing exercises and some stretches to get into your body, to bring your awareness, your wake-upness into your body. Then it's a great idea to do your morning contemplation. And that's where you take a few minutes, even if it's only 5 minutes, to do some wonderful breathing exercises and Start asking yourself those questions that I talked about last week. Ask yourself the questions. Set some goals for yourself. Do a visualization. Maybe the perfect 12-hour day visualization that we went over last week, or whatever kind of visualization you want. When you integrate exercises like this, first of all, it changes your brain. But it enters into the fabric of your brain, which then ultimately, consistently done over time, enters into the fabric of your life and your being. Dr. Richard Davidson from UCLA School of Medicine has discovered that when we sit in personal introspection, it changes our prefrontal cortex. It actually builds neurological pathways in our prefrontal cortex that allow us to relate to ourselves and to others better. So that's a wonderful way to start your day, right? So we want to have some sacred time in our morning, reclaim our morning, develop these solid morning rituals. And I'm not talking hours here. You can do this in 15 minutes. You can change the shape of your day and expand your version of time by taking 15 minutes to set the tone of your day. How are you going to show up in your day? And if you wake up completely frazzled and go, 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 by mid-afternoon, guess what? You're going to be frazzled and go, go, go. Whereas if you wake up and are able to really be present in yourself and in your morning experience, chances are much greater that that's how you're going to be able to carry on throughout your day. So experiment a little bit with that. First of all, get up a little bit earlier and then start to play with that sacred time that you've created for yourself. So I look forward to talking to you much more about this whole time thing on Wednesday. I'm really excited about it. It's going to be a good one. So I'll see you then.